Hi, everyone.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
How's everyone?
Good,
Good.
good, good.
Yeah.
Warm already.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, we go on and start. Hi everyone. Welcome to day 5. Is it day 5? Yeah, day 5
Yep.
of Believe, Build, and Become 90 Days to Rise and Rewrite Your Life. We are so happy. Welcome everyone watching live and those who will be catching the replay as well. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming along with us. We are so happy today doing our Go Live today. It's really special. As you can see on the screen, it's not only the three of us, Diana, Hazel, and me. We've got a special guest. But before I invite her, to come and introduce herself, I'm just going to introduce myself for those who are watching us for the very first time. So my name is Jannet. I'm a wife. I'm a mom to 2 amazing kids. I'm a nurse by profession and now a digital global entrepreneur and mentor as well. I live in Western Australia with my beautiful family. And as we say every day, we are really grateful for the ability to show up. We never take it for granted. We like sharing about our amazing gifts that God gave to us because He's transforming our life and we cannot afford to keep it to ourselves. That is why we are showing up each and every day to come and share about our amazing business. So as I said when I introduced today's Go Live, today is really special day for us because we are having our very first guest in this episode. From our amazing global community. She's joining us from all the way from PNG. She's gonna tell you, for those who don't know, where is PNG? Where is that? She's a beautiful mom to 3 beautiful kids, a very successful digital business mentor, someone who continue to inspire all of us each and every day. We look upon her, like each and every day we are, bugging her on our phone, but she's never get tired of us. And that is why we are having her, as our very, first guest. He's being a blessing to me, I can say, like personally, not just in business, but to my family as well. And I don't want to introduce, I almost went to tell you like everything about her. I feel like going on, but I want her to introduce herself because she has something special, something, amazing that she want to share to us. So today I'm going to invite get, Shiru to introduce herself to our viewers, to tell us who she is, where, like she come from. And then I'll bring on, when Shiru is done, Diana will go ahead and introduce herself and get, her to ask Shiru our first question, and then Hazel, and then I will come last. So this chance, I'm just going to hand over to our amazing guest, Shiru. Please go ahead and introduce yourself. And before I forget, thank you so much for sparing your time to come and be with us. We really appreciate. God bless you. Over to you, Shiru, please.
Thank you so much. It's amazing to have you ladies here, and it's the best business we have because we are all coming from different states, different corners of the world, and that's the beauty about our business. It doesn't matter where we are all in this together. As you heard, my name is Shiru. Others know me as Priscilla, but I prefer going by Shiru. And I am a mom, as Jannet said, a mom of girls. And that's why my page is usually Mom of Girls Digital, because I have 3 girls. I am a wife and a successful digital mompreneur. I am a Kenyan by heart, an Australian by choice, but I am now living in the beautiful Pacific island of Papua New Guinea. And it's nice and warm. And the best thing about it, the mangoes are free falling. So I get to eat mangoes all the time, so which is amazing. So for those especially who come from Kenya, those sweet, juicy mangoes, come and visit me. There's so many here. But thanks so much for having me, and I appreciate being here.
Over to you, Diana, if you can go ahead and, the first question to our guest today, please.
That's all right. So I'm so grateful for God for this opportunity. We are always grateful because He has given us another time, another chance. We are breathing and we are healthy and we are here again meeting the three of us plus a guest today, Shiru. We are so grateful that you got your little time to come and spare with us. So I'm just
Pleasure.
gonna go ahead. I know, yeah, that's all right. So I know so many parents who are watching us right now can relate to what you said. Wanting more time, you wanted more time with your kids, and more peace and a way to breathe again, because that's the reason why you started this opportunity. So can you tell us what was your why? What gave you the courage to take that leap of faith and start this business, even when it was something new and unfamiliar?
That's so true. Well, digital business and online business for me was so unfamiliar, but I got a message from my very good friend. You all know her, Coach Betty. She sent me a message
Yeah.
about her digital business. And even when she sent me about the digital business, I was actually moving from Kenya to Australia. And the message that I responded to her was like, thanks for letting me know this, but for now, I'm good. I told her, I called her. She's a very good friend of mine because we're in high school. I told her I wanted to become a wife of leisure. I've always worked forever and I'm not ready to do something else. I had just stopped. I had just quit my job in Kenya and I was moving. And I told her I want to become a wife of leisure. I mean, I want to rest. But let me tell you something. Those wife of leisure, those of us who are thinking of becoming life of leisure, you have to have something that is giving you that income to become wife of leisures. So life happened. Now, for me, it took me 4 years. It took me 4 years to start this business. And what pushed me to do this is because one, I had a personal loss. Um, Probably most people, it's not something that I share, but we lost a baby. So, and you know how you need something to take you need something to take away those hard feelings, and you need something to keep yourself busy. So that happened, and when it happened, and I was like, goodness, I need something to keep myself busy. But then I waited still a bit, and we got pregnant again by God's grace. And getting a baby, you're counting all these bills that are going to come, all the responsibilities that come with a child. And here I am. I, you have, yes, you have a job, but the pay bill, you're living paycheck to paycheck, because the only thing you're doing at the end of the day is you have direct debit sets on your account to pay your bills. And then at the end of the day, you're counting, you're seeing how much money is coming in and how much you're left with, and it's not enough. So that's when I reached out to Coach Betty and told her, Betty, life happened. Wife of leisure, I need that money to become a wife of leisure. So that is when I decided my children having a family, I needed to take action. I needed to stop being fearful. I needed to believe that I can, because I've always wanted to become a business owner. And here's an opportunity that is presented itself without even me asking for it. So I told her, you know what, life has happened. Can you please tell me about this business? So that is when she told me about the business. She told me, you know what, watch a webinar. And she said, watch as many webinars. I only watched one webinar. And whoop, I paid the 149 US dollars and I was in. I didn't know how I was going to start. I didn't care, but I just knew that I needed to do it for me. I needed to heal at the same time. I needed to do it for me, and I needed to do it for my young family. So my biggest why that chose me is for myself and for my kids, because you don't want to be always living paycheck to paycheck. You need to give yourself, we deserve soft life. A lot of people say, oh, you're pushing yourself, but we need that soft life. We all need it. So for me, what pushed me, having that loss, of course, I needed an outlet, but also I needed that extra pay. That extra pay, even if I was doing my 9 to 5, my biggest why, my children and myself.
Sorry. Thank you. Thank you so much. Diana, do you want to add something or? Oh, I think. Can you hear me?
I think
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Did you want to add something or?
No? Not really. No, I think just Hazel, can you maybe go to the second question?
All right,
Hazel.
then I'll hand over to
Okay.
Hazel then to go to the second question. Thank you so much, Shiru, for sharing that. Yeah, we really appreciate. Yeah,
No
back to you,
worries.
Hazel.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Shiro, for being here with us. I was really looking forward, to meeting you, even if it's not in person. At least I've met you online. I'm very
That's true.
humbled that you've joined us. And by the way, I've got a sister. My older sister is also called Priscilla. Even though you don't go by that name, you go by Shiro. So it's very good. I'm glad to meet you. So
Glad to meet you too.
Shiro, your story speaks straight to the hearts of every busy parent and professionals watching. So many people feel stuck, just like we feel stuck. When you're just having one job, we are not doing anything else. You haven't got any plan B. We feel stuck, and also juggling work, kids, lifestyle, wondering if there is really a way out. And
That's true.
everyone can relate to us. Yeah. So, what message do you have for them, for the people watching or for people out there who are actually watching us this morning, um, who are tired, who are stretched thin, and also scared to start something new?
That's good. Thanks, Hazel. And actually, it's not that I don't go by the name of Priscilla. It is just my official name. So I use it. I use it officially. But because when I was growing
Hmm.
up, everyone called me Shiro. I just go by the name of Shiro. But officially,
Oh, okay.
Priscilla is always there. It's
Okay.
still my name. Yeah. But anyway,
Oh,
what I can say is this: a lot of us are scared, and if we learned something during the pandemic, is that we should not have all our eggs in one basket. I've got friends that I know, I've got people that I know that lost their jobs, and especially those people who were in the what do you call hospitality industry. And those of us, especially in Australia, we know how much we were in lockdown. We weren't allowed to go anywhere. So a lot of hospitality industries, people lost their jobs, or even other jobs whereby because things moved online people lost their jobs because it happened, the pandemic happened, and we weren't prepared for it, but we all moved to working online. I know for my job where I was working my 9 to 5 job, I moved and we were all working from home, so we learned that we can actually work online. But one thing that we learned is this, and especially for us mothers, we juggle so many hats. We are mothers, we are wives, we are employees, we are caretakers, we are probably, people shoulder to lean on, people will always come to us with problems. We forget ourselves. We forget ourselves so much that we don't even remember that we need to take care of ourselves before we can give. So if you're a mom, or if you're a busy parent or a busy employee, you have that 1, 2, 3 shifts jobs. Look for something online. Because trust me, the online business, a lot of people will tell you that it is a scam. But you know why a lot of people say it's a scam? Yes, I know there are scam businesses out there that are being done online. But you know what? When you try something different that somebody else would have wanted to try and they didn't, they will always tell you it's a scam because they were afraid to do it. But you took the courage and you did it yourself. So for them, they will always have to find something to put you down. So if you're a busy mom, a busy dad, a busy employee out there, most of us are working in jobs we don't like. I loved my job. I'm not going to complain about that. We are working in jobs we don't like, or we're working with jobs that are taking away our time from what matters most. Find something online. Don't quit your job. Use your job to build that online business. Because let me tell you something, what we've come to learn about our online business, some of us are earning more than our 9 to 5 job was paying. We earn more in a day than our 9 to 5 job was paying us in a month. But it all depends with, do you really want it? Do you really want that change? Because you have to really want something for you to do it. If you really want that change, if you really believe in yourself, and if you really believe that you deserve the best this world can give you, then you are good to go. You are ready to start your enterprise. You're ready to start your business. Don't be afraid. Those little hours you have to yourself, use them to build something. The amount of late nights Those of us who are here, the four of us who are here, I'm very sure all of us have had late nights, sleeping at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. You see us celebrating our success, but let me tell you, if you see how much we have worked hard to get where we are, the late nights, sometimes I find myself at 1 a.m., 3 a.m., and sometimes it's also sleeping that early. Like tomorrow, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. because we have a team meeting. But because most of my team members are in the UK, so it's nighttime. But it's the sacrifice of building something. We sacrifice ourselves for our employers. When you called for those night shifts, even when you have a cough or when you're sick, you will say, yes, I'll take them because you know how night shifts pay. But we will not give ourselves the sacrifice to sacrifice for our business. Why? We need to believe in ourselves. So if you're out there, you've been seeing all these faces, try and find out. Don't assume it's a scam or it is not something legit. It is very legitimate. We're talking about how we've received our tax refunds after doing our tax returns from our business. It is very legit. So don't make an assumption or don't make a decision if you don't have all the information. Come and ask us. Go to our website. Go to all our Facebook bios. Our websites are there. Register yourself. Watch that webinar. We all started with a webinar. And then believe that you can do it. And you will do it. You just have to believe. Believe in yourself. That's all that matters.
Thank you so much, Shiru. That's really powerful and inspiring. Did you want to add something, Hazel?
Yeah, I just want to say just a few things. Everything that Shiru has said, it's all 100% true. If you're watching, these are the things, that has been happening. She's talked about lockdown. We all saw how lockdown confused everyone. We were on, COVID vaccines. Not everyone was happy. We didn't want to have COVID vaccines. So people who didn't have COVID vaccines, what happened to them? They were, they lost their jobs. But if you have plan B, like you have this business, you'll be earning, even if you don't have a job where you were working. They got rid of you. So it's very important. And she also talked about don't assume and don't just, make a decision before you find out the information. This is why we come every morning. We talk about the business. Call us, find out more about the business, find out information before you conclude. Assuming or making any assumptions before you get the truth, it's not gonna, help you. You need to know the truth and you need to know exactly what you're doing and what other people are doing. It's not a crime if you ask a question. If you call Jannet or you call Shiru, you call Diana, you're not committing a crime. We've got the saying in our language, but I'm just now interpreting it in English. You don't commit a crime by asking a question. You're actually being brave. So I'll pass on to Jannet. Thanks, Jannet.
Thank you, Hazel.
Sorry, Jannet. Just Hazel, just to say, probably you should have said it in your language because somebody would have wherever. We have a saying where it says "kuuliza sio ujinga." That is in Swahili. It means asking is not stupidity. Asking about something is not stupidity.
We say ukuipusha question tekweba nishina wipa omuntu. That's our language. Asking a question, you're not committing a crime. You're not killing anyone.
No.
Yeah.
There you go.
Over to you, Jannet.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy to hear that from a different, different version. That's even hit so deep, and the way Shiru has said in our language as well, that hit me so deep. Because what happens with most of us, as we say every day, as Shiru was saying, and Hazel and Diana, most of us, yes, we are so grateful for the jobs that we have. Like, we don't take them for granted. We are really grateful. But the thing is, like, we always say, like, if you're doing the same thing all over and all over again and you're not happy, you feel, like deep down in your heart, you need a change in your life. There is no harm in going ahead and asking, what has this ladies been saying? There is another opportunity whereby, like, you can work for yourself from home. They are just moms like me. They are, like professionals like me. why can't I go ahead and ask them? Because you never know, that might be the solution that I've been praying for, or that is something that is going to give me more time that I've always desired. We know, like most of us, like the way, and I'm sure like all the working moms and dads can relate with us, the way that all the time, like we are going to work and we feel like so guilty when you miss out on your kids' activity. So, like everyone watching us, if that is one of you, you feel you need more time for your kids, go ahead and ask about what we've been talking about every day. And then for me, like a wake up call, why the major reason I said yes to this opportunity is when I realized as much I love my nursing job, there is no day I'm going to pass on this job to them. If I stop working my nursing job today, it ends with me. But for this amazing opportunity, we have the ability to pass on to our kids. We are actually building legacy for our families, And there's something powerful, Shiru has told us. I'll give her another 2 or 3 minutes to tell us about. About our amazing, yes, we want our viewers to hear our amazing business. You have the ability. Yes, for us, we are doing it as a plan B, and Diana. But the thing is, with our amazing opportunity, you can keep going. Shiro has already told us, like, it has the ability to surpass our income. And that means it can be your plan in one time. How amazing is that? And that happened to our amazing guest, like Shiro. She's doing this business full time. She's a job quitter. We are so proud of her. And we want her to touch base on that. To tell, to talk to our amazing, moms and dads who are there, especially those who think they are too busy. They are too busy and they are unsure if this business could work for them. And for those who do not have a plan B, how, touch base on, I know you've talked about it. Can you please, insist on the importance of having a plan B and how this amazing business can move from being your plan B to your plan A? Over to you, Shiro, please.
Thanks so much. That's true. Now, when I started this business, I got to a point where I'm always somebody who writes things. Like I write things, manifest over them, pray over them, and I tell myself that I'm going to do it. I even did them before I even knew about vision boards. I've always done them when I was young. So I had written somewhere that when I hit 40, I would really love to at least take a break from 9 to 5. And I wrote it and I left it there, but every day I used to look at that. Now this year I hit 40. I became 40 years, and my husband got a job offer, and I was telling myself we were supposed to move, and I was like, oh my goodness, am I gonna leave my job? Because there's one thing I think all of us are scared of is leaving our 9 to 5 jobs. Why? Because they're comfortable. It's a comfort zone. Because at the end of the day, regardless whether you work or not, you're going to get that paycheck. And of course, I would have chosen to remain back home and stay with the kids as my husband goes and starts his new job. But our kids are small. We've got a 3-year-old, we've got a 1-year-old. They need both parents. So it would have been really unfair on them. It would have also been unfair on myself and my husband being apart for those however years that he was going to be away for. So the choice was, do I stay, do a long distance relationship with young kids, or do I just quit my job and we live together? But the best thing is what? I loved my job. I loved my team. I still miss them. I would have stayed, but having my digital business gave me the option to say, I will quit my 9 to 5 and we will move away as a family to keep our family together. So I quit my 9 to 5 job 1 month exactly after my birthday. So my 40th birthday, 1 month exactly, I quit my 9 to 5 job. It was the saddest part to have left that job as much as I loved it. But you know what? I appreciate that job. I appreciate my managers for giving me that chance, because that job gave me, when I started this business, I've done it for 3 years. My 9 to 5 helped me use helped me build my digital business. So I used my 9 to 5 to build my digital business. And at the end of the day, my digital business allowed me to say goodbye to my 9 to 5. That was something I manifested on. That is something I did upon. So we are not telling you to leave your jobs. No, use your jobs to build your digital business. And the moment your digital business starts paying you more than you're earning, you have a choice. It is good to have choices in life. You don't want to only have one choice. You want to have different choices. So when you get to there and you're earning more than your 9 to 5 job, then you get to a point you tell yourself, oh, I've got a chance to actually quit my 9 to 5. Do you still want to go and do it? Do it. But you know what? The best thing, when you have the plan B that is working for you, you have room to negotiate. You can tell your employers, if you're a nurse, I am going to be doing less shifts. And even if you don't get the shifts, you're like, it's all right. My digital business is giving me this. Or if you're one person who is the 9 to 5, not shift work and all, you have a job and you want to go traveling, but you don't have enough leave, you tell them, you know what? It's okay. I'll take the unpaid leave from you guys. And you can go because your plan B is paying for that. That's the most exciting part, having choices in life. We need to give yourself choices. For me, I gave myself a choice of starting the digital business. 3 years down the line, when I hit 40, my dream came true. My manifestation came true. 1 month after hitting 40, I said goodbye to my 9 to 5. And here I am. I am running this business full-time now. I am a full-time mompreneur. My girls are with me at home. I love cooking. I love the kitchen. So I'm able to do that too. Before, I didn't have time. I was working. You come home, you've got the family, you've got the kids, feed them, put them to bed, and then you've got your business, respond to people's inquiries. You've got meetings like we have meetings. You probably have meetings with your business partners. So you don't even have time to do things that you love. So now I can say, thanks to my digital business, I have done it. Let me tell you, people, come and look us up. Come and see, because I'm not the only testimony walking around. We've got people who've paid their mortgages. We've got people who've quit. Jannet and Diana, you met one of our good coaches, Franco. Franco used to work 3 jobs. 3 jobs. But now he's quit his 3 jobs. He's now owning property. He has a few properties here and there. He's been able to bring his family all the way from the Philippines. So people, don't just see us and assume and ignore. Come and check us out. You just never know. This might be a prayer that you've been praying for and it's answered. This business has given a lot of people something. And as Jannet said, this business, we allowed that today, if I don't feel like doing it, I can leave it to my girls. I just need to go and change ownership and say, I am leaving this business to my girls. Secondly, we are able to hit a milestone. Where we hit that milestone, you have a fixed income for the rest of your lifetime. Which job will give you a fixed income? Yes, we get our pension, but pension doesn't last forever. Some people probably don't even have the financial, you haven't planned and you use your pension, you go through it too fast. But if you have a business that is paying you a monthly income, a fixed monthly income for the rest of your life, you can pass it on to your children so you're leaving a legacy. Why wouldn't you do it? Trust yourself, trust your instincts. For us, we don't care where you come from. We don't care whether you're a dropout. We don't care whether you're a grandmother. We don't care if you're tech savvy or not. Our business gives you all that. Training is so easy. You can do it as long as you come with a positive mindset. It doesn't matter whether you come from Iceland, Philippines, Papua New Guinea, Fiji, you name all those countries. We're here as business mentors. We will mentor you. We will work with you, but you need to do the job because the business is not ours. When those commissions are coming for you, you will not sit down and say, I need to give Jannet a piece of a half of this, Diana a third of this. No, you keep it for yourself. So you need to work hard because the business is yours. Your mentor and your coach are there to help you when you hit that hard rock. So trust yourself, people. Take action. We are almost the end of 2025. What are you doing for yourself? Right now, this November, we have a promotion that when you come start the business, 3 times, to 4 times of the commission you earn at a go. So take part. Until the end of this November, you are given that chance. Come, go to any of our pages, talk to us. We're here to answer your questions. We're here to, to help you and understand what we do. But let me tell you something. The online business, the online space is still young. It's just Google is just 27 years. Some of us are older than Google. So there's still space. There's still time for us to take actions.
Wow, thank you so much, Shiru. I don't want to even dilute what you've said. That's really powerful. You've really poured onto us, our viewers. I think we've lost Hazel at some point. I think, yeah, I can't see her. I can see her name there, but I can't see her. I'm just gonna give it to Diana, and then I'll come back. I'll wrap up quickly. Diana, if you have something.
Yeah. Oh, so thank you so much, Shiru. Thank you so much, Jannet and Hazel. I don't know if Hazel can hear me, but anyways, thank you so much for sharing your story, Shiru.
Oh,
okay. Thank you so much for sharing your story, and we are so grateful for reminding us that, you know what, you have to have a plan B, because we never know about the future, and having a plan B helped you achieve your goals, be your own boss. And it's just that feeling, that feeling that you have, that you can do whatever you want, you can travel, you can work on your business wherever you want, it doesn't matter. So if we have people that are watching us right now, who are going to watch us later on, it's a reminder that nothing changes until you do.
That's true.
The only thing that you can do in your life is make a change, take that one step, that leap of faith, and believe in yourself that you know that you can do it. Because, when you stay back and push yourself and you think that you are in a comfort zone and your job is so secure, and jobs are not secure. And you remind yourself, how long are you going to be working? Are you going to be working until 70? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that you're 70 and you're still working? Do you think you can? Is your pension, like Shiru said, that is your pension enough for you to retire and travel and enjoy life when you are old? I'm talking about when you have retired, which is 70. Is it enough for your health, to look after yourself, for your health, for your so many things? Why can't you start a business that is going to enable you travel right now when you're still young and energetic, and you have all the, you have everything with you to travel and enjoy life? Why can't you have that plan B at the moment, right now? So it's one step that you can take is to watch our free webinar. Always we say that every single day. Watch the free webinar. Take a step of faith and let the system guide you. It's so easy. We never had tech knowledge. We never had any information about how to deal with people online, or do marketing, or do advertisement. But all the systems that we have train you to do all that step by step. It's like having a child teaching a child to walk. It's so easy. So you'll not have to do it alone. We are here. We'll all be here. You have our community that will walk with you every step of the way. So don't be scared. Don't worry. Just jump in and take that leap of faith. So thank you so much for today. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll give it back to Jannet. If Hazel, I don't know if Hazel can hear me.
Thank you so much.
I don't know why I've disappeared.
We can't see you, but we can hear you. Can you say something, Hazel, please? Over to you.
On my page, I'm there. We are all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see everyone. I'll just add a few things. I'll just like to say thank you to Shiru for inspiring us today, and to every parent and profession watching us this morning. You've just heard what's possible when you choose to start, this business. Watch the free webinar. Shiru has already covered that. We always talk about that every morning when we come. You just have to take a step and see how this business can help us create balance and freedom for your family, especially. We do this for our families so that we can pass on to our children. So, and also to make a change in your life. You don't want to be working hard. So for now, I'll pass on to Jannet to wrap up. Thank you very much. Jannet, over to you.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Hazel. Thank you, Diana. Thank you so much, Shiru, for being here with us today. We really appreciate. Thank you for sparing your time and coming and, like inspiring us and inspiring our viewers as well. And thank you so much for reminding us, like it's possible to build your own empire and to build, a future with a lot of peace and time and purpose as well. And to
Yeah.
our viewers watching us today, you're there, you've been praying for something different. You've been feeling like you need something. This is not what like I have to keep on doing here and here, And we always say you're not watching us, like by an accident. If you're watching us, on your page, you've seen us coming there, probably from Diana, from Hazel, from Shiro, or from my page. It's not by an accident. There is a reason why you're able to see our faces every day. Probably you've been, praying for something. This could be your answer, And we always say you don't have to have all the answers when like everything figured out to have, technical skills and everything. No, we did not have that one because the system that we have caters for everything. Shiro has reminded us we are just almost done with 2025. I was checking last night. We have 41 days to go, 4-1, left in 2025. Imagine if you say yes today. You never know, like in the next coming 6 months, in the next 1 year, your life could be totally different. Shiro has covered what is possible with our amazing business. And I always say, if you don't try, nothing is going to happen. But if you try, you never know how far you can go. That is my encouragement to you today. Go ahead and check this amazing opportunity. You never know, like like how it's going to transform your life and your family as well. So go ahead and watch the free webinar and register with $149 when you're happy with the free webinar, and it's fully refundable within 30 days. So you've got nothing to lose but everything to gain. So Aneshiro, if you have just one sentence for a parting shot, please.
Just as my coach Betty says, faith over fear. Faith over fear any day of time.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. You've heard our viewers everything about our amazing opportunity. It does not just, change life. It also builds legacy. Come on, we help you build your legacy. Your family deserve it. And we can't wait to have you, as part of our amazing community. Thank you so much for today. And we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you
Bye.
guys.